Welcome back, guys. This is Happy Days, and we are just about to start our Rogue Arena run. As you saw last video, we drafted a reasonable deck. We've got a few spells in it, things like Cold Blood. We've got one Eviscerate, and I believe we managed to get 2 Assassinates for good removal. We probably have less late game than I'd like, only about 4 minions, which is low. So what I'll be looking for is to get early board control. So I'm going to play a real rushy sort of quick attack with this deck, and hopefully I can overpower my opponents before they get much of a board control going on. Anyway, don't forget to be happy, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see more of in Arena. So let's get started here. I'm still undecided if I like being first or second player in Arena. Second does get you the coin to use, which means you can play a 2-drop on your first turn. Remember, a 2-drop is a 2 mana card when you play it and you have 2 crystals.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Okay.
Watch your back.
When you're looking for your starting cards, you're looking for low mana cost, which means you can play them sooner in the game. You would get rid of any mana cards by clicking them if they're 5 or above usually, because that means it's going to take 5 turns before you can play them. It's not great, unless you get a coin or certain hero cards. I will probably keep most of these. I might save the agent for later, because you need to play 2 cards to get its combo to work. Although I can do that with the coin. Yes, I'll keep them all. Beautiful. Okay, it's always polite. I like to say
The pleasure is mine.
greetings, even though the rogue sounds a bit rude when you say hello. Rude as in not very nice. I could coin and play my Sun Fury, but I think you're not getting her battle cry, so you need minions next to her to get taunt on them, so I'm going to do nothing. It would be good if he plays a minion this turn, yep. So I believe if I coin up to the SI7 agent, the combo will count because I've used a coin this turn. So let's find out if it works. So coin, see the glowing border? That means you've got a combo active, so the 2 damage will work. Play it.
This guy's
Pick
tough.
the Panther.
Job's done.
And I've got board control back. So I'm pretty happy with the use of that coin. Always be careful when you're facing a druid. Any turn they can use a 1 damage attack against you for 2 mana. And, okay. He's going for it early. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to play Flesh Eating Ghoul. I've seen a lot of top players and they tend to play the highest mana card they can in the early game. So 3 mana, I had 3 crystals. I used to play a lot of smaller utility cards and I found I wasn't doing as well. You find on average the higher mana cards obviously have higher stats, so 4/4 on this 4 mana as opposed to 2/3 on this 2 mana. So this would be a turn where I could play Sun Fury Protector and get taunt on that. Although that said, as I just was giving myself my own advice, you should play your highest at the start if you can, so there's no opponents. So I might just go for it here. Buff that up and get 4 healing. It'd be good if he doesn't remove any minions this turn. I can play Sun Fury between them and get taunt on both. But we'll see what he does. Ouch. The Stampeding Kodo is one of my favourite cards. It's a rare, so you don't get much chance to draft it in Arena, but when you can, awesome card to get. I could play Cold Blood this turn. I could give it 8 attack, take this out, and then if he wants to hit me, he's going to take 8 damage. Shiv, I could do that and save it for later. What to do? What to do? I might save Cold Blood because I'll probably.
So many options.
No, let's go for it.
Shields up!
Okay, again you can see the yellow border, so combo it's going to get 8 attack. I could ignore it completely and get 8 damage in on him. That does sound pretty fun. Although the thing with druids is they can buff their cards a lot. Never forget, if you've got 2 spare mana, use your hero power before the end of the turn. You may as well. And now I've got a 1/2, 1 attack 2 durability weapon ready. This abomination, I never play it when I'm ahead, but when you're in danger of losing board control, like Druid is at the moment, me having an 8 attack minion, unless you can silence it, it's going to do 2 damage to all the characters, so take this out.
So many.
Don't have a way to heal my dwarf. Stealth won't save it. Even if I assassinate this, it's going to still use its death rattle. The only way is to silence it, so I'm just going to wear the damage. There's not much I can do here.
I got this.
Never play more minions if you know something like that's coming up. So now I can play a nice fresh Boulder Fist now. And I might even ping him once.
Go.
Job's done.
If I played the Boulder Fist before I took out that abomination, it would have taken 2 damage. You want to avoid their little mistakes that newer players make. I still do it myself occasionally when I'm not focusing. Druids you want to watch when they get to 8 mana. They can play a really strong taunt card called Ironbark Protector. It's got 8 attack and 8 health. And that's usually I'd save and assassinate against them, or a removal. Polymorph, things like that, if I was a mage. Some players like to draft 3 of them and just make a wall, which is really annoying. I think we will... He's got 19. I think we'll start to really get aggressive here. So... let's go and try and take him
They'll
out.
never know what hit.
Again, I like Defias. You get 2 minions.
This is our town, scrub.
Here we go.
I'm going to save that. No.
Here we go.
Something to think about. In Arena, if you ever play 4 minions, if they've got the rare card Mind Control tech, they automatically get one of your minions. It's not too bad, I've got 2 that are pretty weak, but if you tend to stack your deck with strong cards, it can be dangerous. Although because he's down to 9 hit points, I've got 10, 12, 14 damage next turn, if he doesn't take out any of them. I'm surprised Swipe hasn't come out yet, which it could do right now. Although if he doesn't swipe, I'd say he hasn't drawn one yet.
I am master of magics.
Swipe that, 2 damage against the rest.
My shield
No.
for Argus.
Swipe is a really powerful druid spell. I'm sure you'll encounter it sooner or later if you haven't yet. Okay, so basically I want to get rid of these taunts and do some damage as quick as I can. Always know how much damage you've got when you're getting close to killing them. It's called lethal, you can take them out. 10, 12, 14. I could assassinate that. 3 damage would leave me with 12. I can actually get lethal. So although I would normally assassinate such a weak unit, now I'm going to take this out. And as you can see, I can now just finish him off.
This one's mine.
And that's game.
Looking at me.
And let's say well
Well
played.
played.
You looking at me?
And that's a good game. First win on the board. Okay, I'm going to end the video there just before I get my editing software up, and then I can actually chain several videos together. Don't forget to join us and be happy. Leave a comment, like and subscribe if you'd like to see different classes in Arena, and I hope this has been somewhat helpful for you. Okay, be happy. See ya!